Okay, guys. So, judging by the difficulty of getting you guys to come back again, I'm presuming that went pretty well? Yes? Who enjoyed that? Right? Who had a pretty good trance experience as the subject of that? Right? Isn't it an amazing way of doing hypnosis? And the best part is, you don't have to think about anything. You don't have to remember any vocabulary. You don't have to remember any trance processes or any complex equations and formula. You just got to bring yourself along and have a good time. And then the rest just happens by itself. Isn't that pretty cool? Yep. It's pretty irresistible, it's true, right? This is really the best way I can come up with describing the power of H+. This is about creating the hypnotic context, right? This is one method of creating the hypnotic context, but do you see how this changes all your mannerisms, it changes the rhythms you speak in, it changes your pausing, your tonality, even changes the vocabulary that you select, right? So if you're doing it here in one induction, honestly, you really should be doing it in all inductions. It's just really part of this middle piece here. You know these little red circles? That's really what you're doing in those red circles. Do you see how that's a little bit, that augments your performance much more? Do you see what I mean by that? Do you want to come up?
So I'm kind of starting to plug this into how I would use this in the context of an interaction in business or in any other situation where hypnosis is obviously not going to be talked about. And I'm starting to realize, for example, if I'm trying to make a sale or a proposition to somebody, I would go there first as if I was the one who wanted the product and describe to them in kind of an indirect way how I would feel enjoying buying the car or the house or whatever.
Let's say you went for a simple My Friend John technique, and by the way, we're not even into the influencing processes yet. We're about to start that phase. But even if you just did a My Friend John technique about how exciting it is to have this car, for example, you say, look, our last client, he wanted pretty much what you want. Now, when he looked at this car, he was so excited. Why? He could just, you look at the leather. He just saw the leather in his hands on the steering wheel, and he knew when he's driving down the road, he's got a real car in his hands. The language, the descriptions, the similes, they all come out of your being excited, doesn't it? And it's congruent. It's not just like you're trying to get one over. If you can't get excited about what you're selling, well then you really should be selling it. Honestly, just find something else to sell or go find a different career to get into. There are plenty still out there. That's where the ethics of what you're doing comes in as well. If you really love your products, have you ever noticed this? The people who love what they are offering the best sell without really even trying, right?
If you believe in it, yeah.
Because you're believing in it, and that makes the congruity fall right through. It makes it all flow naturally, right? Come on up.
I really just wanted to make a comment. I just want to say how incredible that actually was. It was probably for me one of the best things we've done so far. Yeah. And that just having that sensation of completely letting go of everything you're saying and just feeling that absolutely fantastic with another person about it, it makes me realize what a fantastic thing we're doing here. And I really hope that everyone else experienced that too, or will.
Give her a round of applause for that. I go with that.
And that's all.
And don't worry, after this, everything else is a disappointment. Anything else anyone wants to say or add? It's simply fantastic. Where have I heard that before? I don't know.